Hello guys! Kamusta? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon! Siya naman, nandito na naman to play para maglaro ng Doki Doki Literature Club. And last time, naputol tayo sa pag-share ng ating poem. Magaling ka bang gumawa ng tula? Dahil ako ay hindi. Well, simulan na natin. Loading. And ito. Who should I show my poem next? Not okay. Let's go, little and angry girl. Natsuki? Question mark? Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Okay lang yun. At least straightforward siya and direkta. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It's just didn't evoke any emotion. So basically, it's not good enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you like it. Okay, ito lang kanya. Iba na rin ang tunog. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owl can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. Anong ibig sabihin ng people can try? Parang hanggang dun lang kaya nila, ganun? Ang kaya lang gawin ng tao ay sumubok ng sumubok? Tapos wala naman silang magawa. Natsuki, palawanan mo nga. Yeah. I told you that you weren't going to like it. I like it. Sinungaling ka sa ano. What? Just be honest. I am honest. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Oo nga, dapat express mo sarili mo in any way you can. Your writing style wouldn't make your message less valid. Yes, exactly! I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. Oh, no. Anong auto? No. Pindutin ko auto. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up on a rhyme at the end, but then it may fall flat on purpose. It helps you bring out the feeling in the last time. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. And that's what it means to be a pro. Wow, pro ka na agad. Okay. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. Comment ba yun? Nakalimutan ko. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Cool. Wow, very short. Sa kanya yung pinakamaikli, Monica time! Let's go, Monica! Let's go, boss! Hi, Shano! Having a good time so far? Yeah. Tamad na ako. Ayoko na magsulat ng tula. Good! Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new in everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities, or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Shano. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But that's sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Ponica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? Oh, para na kaming magjowa. Joke lang. Para na silang magjowa ng character ko. I wouldn't be surprised if those two had those sort of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you won't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it may end up being more similar than you'd think. So, I think that's the kind of vibe I get when you're reading your poem. Wow, ano ba kasi sinulat ko? Bakit hindi ko pinabasahin? You sure not reading into me too much though? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of gentle feeling to it. But I can tell she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Ewan ko, hindi ko alam. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kind of styles. But I always help you find what suits you the most. Thank you, Monica. Napakabait mo naman, President. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ewan ko sa'yo. Awkward laugh. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Yeah, sure. Don't worry, I'm not very good. Excuse me, yabang mo. Pa-humble ka pa eh. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. Okay, I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. Okay, that's very deep. Hindi ko naintindihan. I'm pretty sure may hidden meaning pa to, mga tula nila. Okay, explain it. So, what do you think? It's very freeform if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing of between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. Epiphany? Ano ibig sabihin nun? I mean, anong pangyayari? Anong pangyayari? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, Here's Monica writing tip of the day. Sometimes, when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a certain specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on a paper and tidy it up later. Hmm, tama naman yung suggestion niya. Like, parang sinasuggest niya is revise mo ang mga ginagawa mo. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. Correct. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Yes, tapos na ang poem sharing. Woo! I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone's judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if you're just being nice, there's no way my poem can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Yan kasi, kung ano na pinagsasabi mo eh. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Matthew. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watched each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. Ooh, what is this language? Eh? Did you say something? No, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. Magkaiba sila ng take so di nila maintindihan yung writing nila. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Ooh, nag-aaway na sila. Ooh. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Shao did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't in fact. I haven't yet. And Shano like my poem too, you know. Uy, ba't niyo pinag-aawayan si Shano? Gusto niyo ba siya, ha? Ba't siya pinag-aagawan? He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh! I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh! Ayan na, nag-away na. That's not what Oh, you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Oh no, here we go! Maybe you're just jealous that Shano appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Bakit ako ang point ng pag-aaway nyo? Bakit ako yung center point, ha? Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? Ooh! Sinampal! Yabang mo daw. No! If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Woo! Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Shano started showing up. Bakit may boobs na naman? Natsuki? Natsuki? That's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting guys! Suddenly, both girls stormed towards me, as if they just noted I was standing there. Shano! She's just trying to make me look bad! That's not true! She just started it. Bakit ako na yung nagiging sa akin na sila tumatakbo. If she could just get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your own poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out of the reader, not force them to have figured it out. Medyo correct din naman yon. Hindi naman lahat ng reader magaling umunawa, di ba? And hindi naman sila lahat isang basa lang naintindihan na nila. Minsan, kailangan mo na lang talaga ilagay kung anong meaning and then they would understand it. Help me explain that to her, Shano. Wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that right, Shano? Oh no, ako pa inipit nyo. Makabaliw ba kayo, ha? Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know everything about writing. But whomever I've agreed with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Oh no! So of course, that's going to be Natsuki, Yuri, Sayori. Sino guys? Sino ang unang bibili? You know what? Let's go for help. Total, si Sayori, kilala niya naman tong dalawang to. Maybe kaya niya pag-united at intindihin. Sayori, please help me. Natsuki glares at me, dying up at any words I had in my mouth. So instead, I turn it to Yuri. Yuri? But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Yeah, everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you can keep fighting when you know you're making your friends feel like this? Good work, Shano, good work. Ang ginawa niya ay nilipat niya ang sisi kay nilipat niya ang center of attraction kay Sayori. Shano? Well, that's your problem. This isn't about her. Oh no. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Pero magkakaibigan kayo. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she is being. Uy, ba itong tunog? She would never! It's your immaturity that makes her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Bakit mas wala? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes. Ooh, munti na sa mga real talk. Stop! Napasigaw na si Sayori. Natsuki! Yuri! You guys are my friends! I just want everyone to get along and be happy! Naiyak pa talaga. Grabe naman. My friends are wonderful people! And I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they gave you so many feelings with just few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? Because... well, na-real talk kayo ng kaibigan nyo, Kupal kasi kayong dalawa, kayo mature kayo. Also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Bakit yung mini-measure mo? Boobs nyo. Big and beautiful. Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. Bakit parang hindi naman sila nagbate? Bakit parang umalis lang sila? So this is why Sayori is the vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. Oh, anong klaseng presidente ka? Bakit di mo man sila pinigilan? As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. Yes, Sayori, let's go! She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care for her, okay? Sure, Monica. Akong bahala sa niya. I would hate to see herself get hurt. Well, that makes the two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Grabe ka ba? In love ka ba kay Monica, ha? Hindi pala in love. No. Why am I assuming, huh? If I could only get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you feel about sharing your poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Shano, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. Hindi ko nga alam kung ano sinulat ko eh. Gusto ko lang makita kung sinulat ko. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something about your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. Oh, no more work! I think to myself. I did learn a little more about this kind of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to express. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Yes! Yes! Shano! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Okay guys, dahil the day is over, nakapag-share na ako ng poems ko na hindi ko naman alam kung anong sinulat ko at nag-away pa si Natsuki at si Yuri dahil sa kanilang writing styles and writing ways or kung ano man. But thanks to our good friend sa Yuri, nailigtas natin ang sitwasyon at hindi tayo ang naipit. Napakatalino ko talaga. Well, hanggang dito muna. Sana nag-enjoy kayo. Kasi ako, nag-enjoy naman ako kahit paano. Sana kayo din. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye! Goodbye!